Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel Defense Updates and News. So let's start today's top major defense news. Indian Army gets Bharat drones for accurate surveillance along the China border. India speeds up connectivity projects in South Asia. IAF backs DRDO's VL-SRSAM over the American NASAMS II air defense system. MOD signed contract with BEML for 1512 Mindplug 4090 tanks. OFB unions to decide on strike against corporatisation on 28th. Amid the ongoing boundary dispute between India and China, DRDO has provided its indigenously developed drone named Bharat to the Indian Army for carrying out accurate surveillance in high altitude areas and mountainous terrain. Along the line of actual control in eastern Ladakh, the Indian Army requires drones for accurate surveillance in the ongoing dispute in the eastern Ladakh area. For this requirement, the DRDO has provided the Bharat drones to its defense sources, told ANI. Here, the Bharat drones have been developed by a Chandigarh-based laboratory of the Defense Research and Development Organization. The Bharat series of the drones can be listed among the world's most agile, lightest surveillance drone, indigenously developed by the DRDO. DRDO sources said the small yet powerful drone works autonomously at any location with great accuracy. The unibody biometric design with advanced release technology is a lethal combination for surveillance missions. The drone is equipped with artificial intelligence to detect friends and foes and can take action accordingly. The DRDO has been made capable of survival in extreme cold weather temperature and is being developed further for harsher weather. The drone provides real-time video transmission during the complete missions, and with very advanced night vision capabilities, it can detect humans hidden in deep forest. It is gaining a lot of popularity because it can operate in some operations. Sources say the drone has been built in a way that makes it impossible to be detected by radar. India is increasing the pace of its regional connectivity projects in South Asia. Last 1 week saw projects being announced or completed in three South Asian countries, Maldives, Bhutan and Bangladesh, with the main focus being faster movement of people and goods and also to generate employment. The Maldives will see the expansion of Hanimadhu Airport under the Indian line of credit. The line of credit was announced during Maldives President Ibrahim Mohammed Solih's state visit to India in December 2018. This was his first foreign visit after the election victory that year. India's Airport Authority of India will make a detailed project report for the project, and as soon as connectivity is established, the Indian mission in the Maldives is expected to get Airport Authority of India team to visit the site. The project will include an extension of the runway from 1200 to 2200 meter square and a new terminal building. The project will be key for the economic development of the northern Maldives with increased connectivity, which will further boost tourism. With Bhutan, earlier this week new trade route was opened from West Bengal Jaigao to Ahlai Pasakha in Bhutan. The new land route for movement of industrial raw materials and goods destined for Pasakha Industrial Estate in Bhutan is expected to not only boost bilateral trade and commerce but also lead to decongestion of vehicular traffic along the Jaigao-Phuntsholling route. Meanwhile, on Thursday, India's Minister of State MOS for Shipping Mansukh Mandavia digitally flagged off the first trial container ship from Kolkata to Agartala through Bangladesh port of Chattogram. The new route will be reduce time and logistic cost for cargo movement and connect Northeast India to Bangladeshi ports. Speaking at the virtual flagging ceremony, Mandavia said it is a historic move to utilize Bangladeshi ports of Chattogram and Mongla for movement of India's transit cargo and will be a new chapter in India-Bangladesh maritime relations. The consignment after reaching Chattogram will be moved Agartala on Bangladeshi trucks. The consignment of the trial containers includes 2 TUs carrying TMT steel bars destined for West Tripura district and 2 TUs carrying pulses destined for Karimganj, Assam. During the visit of Bangladeshi Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina in October 2019, both sides had reached an understanding on standard operating procedures for the use of Chattogram and Mongla ports for movement of goods to and from India. India is already working on several other projects in the region last year saw Jaffna International Airport in Sri Lanka being opened that connected it to southern India metropolis of Chennai. The Indian Air Force (IAF) has officially informed Indian government that it doesn't want to induct American developed NASAMS-2, a multi-layered missile defense system, which New Delhi has been negotiating with Washington for $1 billion deal for NASAMS-2, which included missiles package like AM-120D and AM-9X air-to-air missiles. IAF rather preferred to procure local systems like VL-SRSAM, vertically launched short-range surface-to-air missile system based on Astra Beyond Visual Range air-to-air missile, which is similar to NASAMS-2, which DRDO has started developing. The VL-SRSAM will be developed in two variants for Air Force and Indian Navy. The Air Force will get high mobility truck mounted canister based VL-SRSAM and the Navy will get canister-based VL-SRSAM for its frontline warships, which will replace Israeli-supplied Bharat 1 defense interceptor missiles, which were procured after India ended its tri-service Trishul SRSAM program in 2006 due to technical issues. Defense analysts in India also have objected need for the NASAMS-2 multi-layered air defense system due to the availability of local missile systems like Akash and QRSAM air defense system which have the same capabilities. Some have even claimed that integration of the Indian, Israeli, American and Russian air defense system, one integrated air defense system, will be difficult due to interoperability issues with the various air defense system. The Ministry of Defense MOD signed a Rs 557 crore contract with Bharat Earth Movers Limited on Monday for procurement of 1512 Mindplug MP for the Indian Army's main battle tank T-90. According to an official statement, the decision is expected to boost the government's Make in India initiative. Acquisition wing of Ministry of Defense MOD has today signed a contract with Bharat Earth Movers Limited for procurement of 1512 Mindplug MP for tank T-90S at an approximate cost of 557 crore. The contract has buy and make Indian categorization with a minimum of 50% indigenous content in make portion of the contract. This statement said mine plugs help tanks to clear minefields and minimize risks to man and machines. These mine plugs will be fitted on T-90 tanks of Indian Armored Corps, which will facilitate individual mobility to tanks while negotiating minefields. Mobility of tank fleet will enhance manifold, which in turn would extend the reach of armored formation deep into enemy territory without becoming mine casualty. It also said the army's combat capabilities will be further enhanced once the exercise to make and fit the 1512 mine plug is completed by 2027. The army recently deployed the Russian origin T-90 main battle tanks in the Galwan Valley sector of Ladakh amid the face-off with Chinese troops. Unions in Ordinance Factories will be holding a meeting on July 28 to decide the date of indefinite strike against government's plans to corporatize the Ordnance Factory Board. This was decided in a joint meeting of three unions: All India Defence Employees Federation, Indian National Defence Workers Federation and Sangh Parivar affiliated Bharatiya Pratiraksha Mazdoor Sangh. Held through video conferencing a couple of days ago, a press release issued by the AIDEF, one of the recognized unions, said that final decision on the strike will be taken on July 28. In the meantime, if there is a decision on corporatization, there will be a nationwide protest the very next day. Meanwhile, sources in the OFB said amid all the criticism faced over high cost of production, the factories have also been able to reduce the issue price of a number of items. The issue price of the rate at which an item is supplied to forces. High cost is one of the key reasons for which OFB is being billed to be non-viable and corporatization is being mooted. According to information shared with Times of India, issue prices of product in 2019-20 were less by over 4% for the Army and by more than 6% for the Indian Air Force. The issue prices were also reduced by 3% on an average for the items supplied to the Navy and paramilitary forces. There has been consistent reduction in the rates during earlier years too. For example, price of bridge layer tank was less by 5% in 2018 and 19 as compared to that for the year 2017-18. The price of Stallion Mark 4 BS3 vehicle was reduced by 7% and there was a 10% cut for another vehicle used for carrying troops, says the data shared with TOI by the source. Both are workhorses for the army and used for transportation of troops and equipment. So that's all for now. If you have any kind of suggestion related to this video, please comment below and please support me and please keep like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.